Hello, everyone. This is Matthew with Evidence-Based Faith. Today, we're going to be talking about some of the historical evidence for Jesus outside of the New Testament, because apparently it would seem there's still people out there who want to try to argue that Jesus wasn't even a real person. And the evidence just goes against that notion 100%. So today we're going to be talking about a particular historian by the name of Tacitus. He was a Roman historian. He was born in about 56 AD and he lived until about 120 AD. So this is very, very close to the life and the ministry of Christ as well as the apostles. So let's go ahead and get into this. So Tacitus writes, and he's referring to Nero in this writing. Nero fastened the guilt on a class hated for their abominations, called Christians by the populace. Christus, from whom the name had its origin, suffered the extreme penalty during the reign of Tiberius at the hands of Pointus Pilate. And a most mischievous superstition, thus checked for the moment, again broke out not only in Judea, the first source of the evil, but even in Rome. Now, there's actually a few things, a few bits of information that we can gather from this one writing. The first one is that Christians, that name originated from Christ. Okay. The second one here is he refers to that Jesus suffered the extreme penalty. It's pretty clear he's referring to the crucifixion, because that was known as the extreme penalty under the Romans. And then he even gives us a timeline. He says this happened during the reign of Tiberius. And then he talks about who the sentence was carried out by. The sentence, of course, came from Pontius Pilate. So even just with this one writing, we can actually establish 4 facts here that corroborates what the New Testament says. Because, of course, the New Testament talks about Christians first being called Christians in Antioch. It talks about the crucifixion. And then, of course, it also talks about Pontius Pilate being the one who sentenced him. So we can get a lot of information just from this one writing. Now, this is actually a series that I'm going to be doing here about this particular topic. I am also going to do a series on the reliability of the historical reliability of the Gospels, and as well as some of the epistles. So we're going to get into that as well. But even just from this one writing, it's absolutely amazing how much we can get from it that actually corroborates a lot of what the Bible says. So this is something I'm going to be talking about a lot because, again, the people that are trying to make these claims that Jesus wasn't even a real person, they really need to be refuted, because it's just not true. And virtually all historians agree that Jesus was a real person, that he was crucified under Pontius Pilate. That's agreed on almost across the entire spectrum. So this is something that we definitely need to bring up again, and we need to refute these false claims and put these people in their place. So I thank you guys once again for listening. And if you like what you heard, then please feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you.